Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gossman. How about a scouting report on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. A solo shot, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. Trey Turner goes deep, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Harper now. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-0. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they lead by 4. Not in time. He's safe.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
JT Realmuto steps in. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Hit hard. That gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. Fires to second too late. into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Into center and a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 9-0. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered in this game. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
With Kevin Kiermaier out there, you want to keep the ball out of the air. He's got a chance on just about every ball that's hit in his direction. Nice job there. Diving catch. He makes it look so easy.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
This is Bryson Stott. He doubled home a run in his first AB. There's a swing and a drive. And it is gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now to the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guy
Brings it in for the 3rd out. But bottom of the first, here's George Springer to start it off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Oh, 2 now. Goes down looking. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses. Bo Bichette, 2nd round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Struck him out looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What? Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And a pitch. Line drive, caught.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front, and Didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
On the mound now, Chad Green.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Ripped into left center, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
There's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Matt Chapman. And that's in for a strike. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some book, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Next to hit, Alejandro Kirk. In there, and it's 0-1. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Blue Jays go down. And welcome back. Top half of the third inning, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Green back to work. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Kiermaier going back some more, still going back. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His second home run of the game. It's 19-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
That one ripped. And out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 20-0. And now here is Harper. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one's gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Hennessy. Line drive. Gone. A shot to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 22-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And here is Bryson Stott. That's a laser base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.